The other thing that I think is important when we think about compassion, which is the second C, is meeting kids where they are. A lot of parents, a lot of you may be this way, we're worried about what's down the line. I raised 2 children. I actually don't have ADHD, but I grew up in a family with a brother who was undiagnosed until he was in his 30s when his son was diagnosed. That's another story. If we have time, I'm happy to tell you, and if you want to know. It's hard for us to sort of meet our kids where they are. And particularly for kids with ADHD, parents are worried. How are you going to manage in middle school? How are you going to manage in high school? What are you going to do after high school when you can't, I'm not there to make sure everything is in line or you follow up? And these are natural concerns. But realistically, why don't we just focus on what's the next right thing? The thing that's right in front of you. Because I can tell you, after years of being a family therapist and working with ADHD kids and their families, things change in marvelous and dramatic ways that you cannot imagine. I've seen this in my own life with my nephew, who really struggled, was struggling terribly in middle school, in high school, he loves music and he was getting a D in his music class. And he graduated, he got into college, he's taking a gap year because he knew he needed some more time to mature. He's in a program and then he's going to do something else and work, and he's relieved to have gotten there. And my brother is like beside himself with happiness. I wasn't at my nephew's graduation, but apparently my brother was crying, his ex-wife was crying, my parents were crying. It was a big deal.